Hello. Today I want to show you how you go from an IoT prototype to a fully managed SaaS solution that offers payment management, device management, and as well as roles and user access management. Um, so out there's these development IoT boards or IoT solutions where you buy a microcontroller and it already connects to the internet via 4G, LoRa, Bluetooth, any of these connectivity standards or protocols. And you can get that data into Azure, and then you can like see all of these graphs and visualizations or do actionable alerts on sensor data. Um, so you buy this board, and it's actually there's many platforms out there. It's super easy to get the data and pipe it and see the data or create dashboards where you can like turn things on or off. What wasn't straightforward to me was you buy these devices and then you sell them to your customer, and then you want to charge your customer a monthly fee because there's SIM card fee that you're gonna do, cellular potentially monthly. You're gonna have Azure or services cost monthly. So this is really what this is. It's a SaaS billing model, so the recurring, and it wasn't straightforward in how to create a solution that has all of that baked in. So my device spot, we're going to log in, and we're actually going to talk through an example scenario of I've been having furnace issues lately, and I've learned with most furnaces out there, there's a status light, and if it's not working, if it blinks say 7 times the status light, that means it's a failure to ignite and likely that you have an igniter issue. If it blinks 5 times, that might be a gas issue. So we're going to create an IoT solution and talk through this like basically based on like a Digi XP or something, where we're going to monitor that LED and then publish events and try to create a dashboard to say, hey, this furnace is not lighting in the house. Maybe you have a freezing pipe situation. So we're going to create the account. Robert Smith. Uh, Group of devices. So this is going to be furnace logger. That's hard to spell. Furnace logger. Okay, so now we have our account created and we've got our workspace created. So there's only a couple core concepts to get everything working. First one we're going to look at is event ingestion. So here is going to be where you add your data sources. These are going to be event hubs, and based on a shared access policy, we are going to then ingest your data. So you add your data source. Then we have telemetry definitions. So this is basically the shape and what you're going to send over the event hub from your device. So let's say this is going to be furnace status. Furnace event, yeah, furnace status. FS we'll say as a template key. It could be like, whatever you want here, but this is going to go on your microcontroller. Is it location based? Yes, we want to know the location of it. Uh, Fault code. So this is going to be like we're going to have a microcontroller, may say listening to that LED blinking. If it blinks 7 times, we know it is a failure to ignite. Blah blah blah. Definition key is going to be FC. Unit is going to be text. Whatever. String. And then we're also going to want to know temp. Say we want temp. If the temperature is below freezing, you're at a higher risk of freezing pipes, so you want to go quicker. So our actually key is going to be like, say that's F floats. So you create these attributes and definitions, or telemetry definitions, and you can have as many as you want. You just create this. And if we look at the details on this, basically this object right here is what you're going to create with either a microcontroller like this, or Particle has their own one, but we have a way of ingesting that specifically. So we created a telemetry definition. Now let's create our device. Furnace 1. And then our device ID, we'll just grab this. And then you could put, this could be like the address or whatever, or what, however naming structure you want. And then this device ID, I think is best to be consistent with whoever, if you're using a, say, a particle device or a DigiXB, it's good to keep that ID consistent across your platforms. Um, so now you can see we've got our dashboard and our dashboard here, configuration, emulator, map. And let's go ahead, create a quick dashboard so we can see status. And then we're going to create a widget. This one's going to be codes, widget type. We're going to say a list, furnace status, and temp codes. So we're going to have a list of this. You see we have nothing set there. And then we're going to have another widget, which is going to be temp. Widget type is going to be just want the value of it, furnace status, and temp. So basically we pull in all the attributes in here, and then we got this set up. In our emulator, just go ahead. This emulator is going to, and we'll say our fault code failure to ignite. And we're going to send that. We're basically going to drop an event on the event hub, and it's going to run through the whole processes. It's going to run through the whole processes and then save the value. So here's some of the data coming through. 50 degrees. If we want to do another one, we'll say like no gas, and the temp is going to be 20. So now you have 20 degrees, you're below freezing. You got to get things. You got to get this fixed. You're gonna have some issues. And you have, so you can come through here. You can see it. And you can no gas, failure to ignite. We can rearrange these and kind of see with the date time it came in. We also have a map. So if we want to look at this, you can see basically what happened where. We've got some map options. So we got the map. It's pretty nice. And then so we have this, and it's pretty easy to get this set up. But now we want to go and actually have it so we can charge our customer like $3 a month to use this. So we have the concept of workspaces, and workspace is going to be a group of your products. So you can create many products. You can create a furnace logger, motor logger, and they all have different prices, all have different members, and they all have different roles. So the first thing we're going to do real quick is we're going to create a payment plan. So we're going to say basic, number of events. You set the limit. So we're going to say 30 events a month, and we'll say $2.99 a month. Now we come over to Stripe. Products. Come over to Stripe, and we have an integration in with Stripe. So create our products, furnace, nice, failed accelerator, first time. And then the prices here need to match, so that's $2.99 a month, recurring, and then you can set up all kinds of things like if you want a free trial or whatever. Basically, so we save product. So we just created our new product. Okay, so we load to a furnace. Now we have this API key for the price, and that is where we put that in here. Boom. Cool. So now what we can do, basically with that set up, if you come to the device and you come to configuration, you can now claim this device and pay for it. We'll put in our test card number, 42424244. This is just a test account. Finish it. So it's going to claim the device. So now I am the device owner. If we come over to Stripe, this is our furnace. Hit refresh. Actually, I need to come to customers. Customers. This one. So then we have active furnace subscription here, right here. And if we go ahead and unclaim the device, and hit refresh, this is going to go from active to cancel. Okay. So now we have it. We really quickly we set up our device. We have some limits. We now have where you can have people pay for it. We're going to take a look at members. So I'm actually the workspace owner, but we're going to invite a member. Let's see. Let's actually So first thing actually we need to do is we want to create a role. So you can create as many roles as you need. We have these base permission sets. So this is going to be our end user role. And the end user can view device dashboards. And that's it. Okay. So we're going to create a new member. And we're going to have him just have access to one device. And you can have one or all. This can be an end user or this can be a service technician. And we're going to save. So over here in invited members, you can see we're here, but they don't yet show up in our members list because they haven't registered. So what we're going to now do is we're going to open incognito window and we're going to go log in with that user. So log in. Let me actually, I think it actually didn't do this correctly. Oh, wait, it did. Okay, so Robert Smith. Okay, cool. So what it did then is I logged in, and if I open up the side nav, you see I only see devices on my side nav, whereas I have devices, event ingestion, all of that. If I come into device, oops, I gotta fix that. There's a little bug there. Okay, if I come into device, I know the problem with that. If I come into device, I can see only if I only see it. Dang it, I hate that. So I only see the map and the dashboard. I don't see anything else. If we go into a role and we start giving this role more permission, so let's say I can now manage devices. So if we come here, you can see there's no button here. Hit refresh. Now you can create your device and then say if I want to have this guy, if this person be able to add shared access policies. So right now you only have your devices. Hit refresh. Event ingestion. Um, so that's how you invite members to your workspace and how you manage kind of the billing of that. Um, so yeah, in the future, let's see what we're working on now. So we need to fill out this dashboard significantly. We're going to add graphs and all kinds of interesting things. The data is there and it's characterized, which is the hard part. So we did that. We're going to improve that. We're going to improve our map. And then we also have behind the scenes a Node-RED integration coming, which is going to be really exciting and offer all kinds of interesting potentials. So yeah, stay tuned for more, and hopefully we'll make some good progress coming up. See ya.